Mama Cat noticed it before Mochi ever could. The wind grew stronger, and the garden no longer felt as calm as it had only moments before. As the light faded behind dark clouds, Mama Cat gently urged Mochi back toward shelter. The first drops of rain fell suddenly, and Mochi looked up in confusion as the world around her began to change. Then the storm came all at once, wild and heavy, and tiny Mochi struggled to keep up on the slick stones. The wind threw branches and loose things across the yard, and panic moved faster than understanding. A falling branch crashed between mother and kitten, and in one terrible second, they were separated. Mochi tried to run, but the storm pushed harder, and fear carried the little kitten farther from safety. By the time Mama Cat reached the gate, Mochi was already gone, lost somewhere beyond the storm. Outside the garden, the world felt colder, larger, and far more frightening than Mochi had ever known. Rainwater rushed around those tiny paws, and every step became a struggle against mud, fear, and the storm itself. For a moment, Mochi hid beneath an old bucket, trembling in the dark while the rain pounded above. But even that small shelter could not hold safety for long, and soon Mochi was running again. Ahead stood a narrow wooden bridge, shaking above floodwater, and the tiny kitten had no choice but to cross. One slipping plank nearly ended everything, and for a moment, Mochi hung there between falling and fighting. Somehow, the little kitten climbed back up, weaker now, colder now, but still moving forward. Then through the rain, Mochi saw a distant light, small, warm, and faint enough to feel like hope. But just before reaching the barn, Mochi slipped again, this time into a muddy drainage channel filled with stormwater. Exhausted and soaked, Mochi clung to the slippery edge, trying again and again not to be pulled back down. Back in the storm, Mama Cat had already begun searching, driven by something stronger than fear. She followed what little the rain had not erased, tiny paw prints in the mud leading away from home. At the old bucket, Mama Cat found the scent Mochi had left behind and knew she was still close. Without hesitation, Mama Cat crossed into the storm's path, even over the same dangerous bridge Mochi had faced alone. The scratch marks on the loose plank told her everything.
I'm here.
Mochi had been here, and Mochi had barely made it.
I
As
know,
the rain
but you're
softened
safe
just
now.
a little,
Hold
Mama
on.
Cat kept moving, following instinct toward the light near the barn. Nothing could slow her now, not even another cat in her path, because a mother searching for her baby does not step back. Inside the barn, only shadows answered her at first, and for a moment, hope felt painfully small. Then she heard it, faint, weak, almost lost beneath the weather, but unmistakably Mochi. And there, below in the muddy drainage channel, Mama Cat finally found her tiny kitten still holding on. Mochi looked up and saw Mama Cat above, and in that instant, fear gave way to hope. Carefully, slowly, Mama Cat lowered herself down the muddy slope, every step risking a fall. The mud slipped beneath both of them, and for one awful moment, it felt like the danger was only getting worse. But then Mama Cat reached Mochi at last and gently took the kitten by the scruff, just as only a mother can. The climb back up was slow and painful, with mud sliding under every step and exhaustion in every movement. But they made it, collapsing together in the wet grass above, alive, together, and finally safe. Even before resting, Mama Cat began cleaning the mud from Mochi's face, ears, and trembling little body. As the storm began to fade, mother and kitten started the long walk home side by side. They crossed back over the bridge, through the gate, and into the quiet garden that had once felt so far away. And beneath the wooden porch, in the same straw nest where the day had begun, Mochi fell asleep safely in Mama Cat's arms.